Hi, I'm Ipsum. This is Tiger Knight, and these are my thoughts. First off, Happy New Year. I hope everyone's making the changes they want for themselves this month, or, sticking around to start and finish more games. Wink, wink. Did you know there's an actual day in January called Quitter's Day for when people abandon their New Year's resolutions? It's deeper than that because apparently you're meant to reassess unrealistic goals. But why not call it Resolution Day or Reframing Day, because Quitter's Day is just rage bait, or at the very least it glorifies quitting. Digressions aside though, with the winter season soon coming to a close, I'm about to start another university semester. Near the end of the last semester I quit my job, so what I'm trying to say is that, like an eager high schooler with no obligations during summer break, I had a lot of time on my hands. Sad to say is that while I did spend time mulling over creative projects or ideas, editing new videos and all, I didn't spend as much time as I thought I would devoted to creation. Instead, I devoted a lot of time to consumption. What was the point of complaining about my part-time job taking up my time to create things if, without the stress of a part-time job or university, I don't bother allocating nearly enough time to justify the dreams of creation that I put on myself? There's knowing when enough is enough, and then there's knowing that you can do more. To me, it feels like consuming a lot can lead to a feeling of false productivity. Coming out of winter break, I had this moment. I stayed on top of games I wanted to play, the content, the mediums I wanted to consume and engage in. I wasn't even doom scrolling, I was just being actually selective in what I wanted to engage with. I wasn't drowning in content consumption. I was floating in the water like it was a sunny day at the pool. But suddenly this feeling of dread hit me. A rain cloud out of nowhere. A weather forecast I probably should have known in advance but put off for whatever reason. It came in the form of a question. Do you still want to make something? I'm sure to others it's an easy answer every time to this question. It's easy for them to just make something, do something creative, and it's not a whole ordeal to overthink. But I'm someone who likes watching shows, reading comic books, playing video games, and sometimes it feels safer to just stay on top of consuming. Honestly, this is more of a self-defense mechanism. Instead of risking the deep end, I stay afloat in my comfort zone of consumption. It's not a bad thing, but in a world where individuality and self-expression are irreplaceable, there has to be a breaking point for when people get tired of just consuming, right? So why should I wait for that feeling first? It's just like how being swamped by my job, too much consumption takes away from how innate this urge to create is. Obviously, having a job is a lot less fun than rotting in bed, but it ends up being the same issue. Both times I'm willing to just lay on my back, stay afloat, and let things be because it just can't be helped. I shouldn't have to wait for the stress of any other responsibility to pop up. I shouldn't be in a hurry to replace one excuse or reason for another one. So remember, you can create stuff. You should create stuff. Just make stuff. The opposite of consumption is creation. For me, part of why these monthly videos matter so much is just to get in on actually making something. It doesn't matter if you fail a resolution, as long as you don't quit. I hope everyone feels the same way. But if you ask again the question to me, do you still want to make something? The answer is yes. I do. And I will.